go. Hello everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the Little Witch Academia Advent Calendar vlogs. I know I said I had a title for it last video, but don't bother. Don't worry about it. It's all taken care of. Anyway. So yeah, this one... Also, I have a feeling that for the moment the episodes are going to be a very, very episodic format. If there's an overarching story, it's going to be told in bits and chunks. At least judging by what I've seen so far. Regardless about that, it's time to learn how to fly on a broomstick, because you gotta have all the witch cliches, am I right? And as you can probably guess, if you haven't, even if you haven't already seen the show, Akko does not quite master even the remotest basics of that. So that's fun. That leads to all of the shenanigans, basically, including some light bullying from Diana's lackeys. On that note, so, and Akko really, really, really wants to actually, do this, even to the point. Oh yeah, and Professor Ursula actually introduces herself to Akko, and says that she's basically there to help her improve, because has literally no prior training whatsoever. And yeah, the professor actually gives her a book, which is clearly meant for very young girls, learning this on how to actually fly with a broom. This goes about as well as you would imagine, with again more shtick, which leads to Lottie, the nerdy girl, trying to cheer Akko up by taking her to a magic item cafe. Emphasis on the magic item and not so much the cafe part. And while they're there, they discover that place has a very legendary broom, which, again, well, just take our word for it. That is quite fast, but very hard to control. Which of course Akko wants to, actually win the race that she signed everyone up for, but again, don't worry. She doesn't end up getting it, so don't worry about it. Cut to the time of the race. Excuse me. Also, Akko wants to win because Shiny Chariot won a race before. She wants her picture next to that. Just thought I'd mention that real quick. Anyways, cut to the actual race, and Akko still can't fly worth crap. I probably also forgot to mention the whole sequence of Susie training Akko how to, be able to fly. Which, again, as well as you would expect. But cut to the day of the race, it's exciting. There's the token announcer character that you have in all anime like this. And again, more ribbing from the other girls at Akko's expense. And then the race starts. Oh yeah, and Akko's the last one. It's a relay race, so Akko's the last one in the relay. The first one flying is actually Lottie. So yeah, the race starts, and basically only Lottie and one other girl are able to actually fly because of some most likely quite illegal sabotage. Not necessarily disastrous, but still debilitating sabotage by Susie. Who my friend was right. She's definitely the standout character for me. But so yeah, basically Lottie and the one other girl are actually able to make it to the next leg of the relay and pass their batons, which are bracelets for obvious reasons, off to the next player. And of course, Susie's thought of everything and manages to distract the other racer so that they basically go off course. I'll let you people discover how they did that in the show itself. And the baton actually gets to Akko, who, despite not being able to fly, does have some assistance that gives her broom some kind of mobility. In this case, frog hops, which still better than nothing. At least it's moving. Oh yeah. Yeah, and actually a while back, again, I'm forgetting to mention a lot of stuff, but I guess it also makes sense when I'm mentioning this. That same legendary broom from the shop, yeah, one of the other students pilfered that and was going to use it to basically cheat to win the race, which, yeah, that went well. There was a reason why it was locked up and that it couldn't be controlled easily by pretty much anyone. So it gets out of hand. It was flying around like for a while during the race, and excuse me, and it somehow passes Akko, who of course, fire of determination in her eyes, tries to wrangle it in and use it to get to the finish line. Surprisingly managed to hang in there, even though it does its best to shake her off. And she's actually rescued by Diana at one point, who uses this opportunity to declare them even for her helping with the tree thing last episode. Anyway, afterwards, again, Akko clearly does not give up and tries to get on the broom again. Still managing to hold on despite its best efforts to throw her off, and during the course of this, like, all the locks that were on the broom, like, they finally break off, and, like, it's finally free. I don't know what that implies, because it kind of cuts to away after that scene happens to a picture of Diana's team holding the trophy in the cabinet next to Shiny Chariot's picture. Which, considering, although I really would have liked to see that, it does kind of make sense. Like, Diana was the only one who played by the rules, pretty much. Yeah, and apparently Akko still came in second place, though, so that's a thing. I'm curious if they're going to follow that up in the next episode after this, but I guess I'll just have to watch it and see, so I'm going to go watch it tomorrow, and I will see you guys then.